And now we're going to answer a question. Go ahead, hit it, Elijah.
Okay, so how do you tell your parent about a job without saying what it is? In this example, this person is working with the devil's lettuce, and they would not like to disclose that with their mother.
And the devil's lettuce is what?
Marijuana.
Okay. The devil's lettuce. Okay. This is new lingo all the time. I can't keep up with it. So basically, he got a job, and he don't want to tell his mom what he does because he's working for a dispensary.
And she looks down on
She looks down on it.
Yeah. So he's like, what do? I don't want her to feel like like I'm a drug dealer type of thing. I'm a legal drug dealer, but like I'm a drug dealer.
Is there anything else? Like, why does she look down on it?
No. This person is now, they got a child, and
the son got a child, or is it?
This person has a child.
Oh, and
they're.
Well, first of all, I'm gonna just give my point because Eli is not gonna give me all details. He just goes through and picks a couple of words, and I'm supposed to go, oh, okay, and understand it. And I'm not.
Okay, well, simplified, right? Simplified. Okay. How do you tell someone you have a job without saying you have a job? Because it could be anything. You could be doing something illegal. You can do something.
Well, to me, if you're going to be ashamed of your job, then you shouldn't be there. Mm-hmm. Period.
But this person said they're super excited for their job. They just are not comfortable telling their parent.
The parent should be happy that you got a job.
And they've been on a job search for a while.
So the parents should be happy. But the best way to say is, Mom, I got a job, and I'm so super excited about the job, and I'm getting good hours, good pay, good benefits. This is it. This is what I like, such and such. And just keep going talking about it. It's just so wonderful and everything, and I'll be right back and go to the bathroom for a long time.
That is a good idea.
Mm-hmm. And then when you come out the bathroom, I gotta go. The baby needs me, and I'll talk to you later. Love you, Mom.
I feel like the problem with that is gonna come up again.
Yeah, it is.
But what you should probably do is just say what job you have.
Well, that would be a normal thing to do.
Yes,
but we're acting like we're not grown people to do that.
Well, I feel like
because my thing is, Mom, I got a job. I'm really super excited because, I've been looking for a job for a long time. And I've been hustling. But I'm going to just tell you, you're not going to be happy about this job. And then if you really want to make it like whoosh, be like, I'm a stripper and I have to fully take off all of my clothes. What? Yeah, and then they're going to film me and everything is going to be blasted all on TV and everything. No. Oh, you didn't like that? No. Oh, good, because I was just working at a dispensary.
I feel like that is a good technique. Escalate it so much and then bring it back down.
I'm just working at a weed dispensary. That's all.
That's it. I'm like, what? That still won't be what?
It broke down her because she's so glad you ain't gonna be naked all over town. So
I feel like that is a good way to confront the situation.
Because sometimes as parents, I'm just gonna speak for my boys. As parents, we overanalyze stuff. And we put too much thought process in it. And then we start thinking about people judging our kids. Mm-hmm. And I think sometimes the kids think, oh, you're embarrassed of us. It's like, no, I just don't want to have to defend you. Like that. Because I'm going to cut somebody out about mine. I'm going to hurt somebody's feelings about mine. You talk about mine, it's going to be a problem. So
where your son work, where your daughter work.
Yeah. And then they be like, oh, they work there? Yeah, they work there. You got a job? You got a problem with it? Because your job can't find no job. See, then you get all mad and stuff. So I understand, like, in a parent's mindset, they hear what you're saying, they want to be like, yeah, but in their mind they're already thinking about all the battles that they're gonna have to fight on your behalf because well, I don't care who got kids, you don't want nobody running up on your kid like that, and you only want them to give you a look like, oh yeah, oh my works at so and so weed dispensary. Oh, what do you mean? Oh, you have a problem with somebody having a job? Like, you're against somebody working? Or you against some employment? Tell me what you're me. Explain to me what, So that's what I think as parents, I'm not saying it's all, but I just think all those things
it's
come
even, I feel like
the
even when it's like not even like a overly aggressive parent, they might still kind of feel that way of wanting to defend their child.
You do, because you don't want nobody having no bad or ill thoughts about anybody that's yours. Like, you can't talk about somebody's parents, you can't talk about somebody's kids, you can't talk about somebody. I do it all, but I mean, you shouldn't be talking about people's stuff. But you know, people know me and realize it's in love, I guess. No, just joking. I'm just saying on the real point. I think that's what it is, because I remember like when my son told me he got his girlfriend pregnant. I was like, all that stuff I taught you on how to protect yourself, how to keep yourself from getting this for real. And I was like, now I'm about to be a grandma. At first I was like, I got to come up with a name because everybody's using Nana. And I didn't want to be a grandma. And then it was just all these different, and because I'm big, I didn't want to be Big Mama. You know, there was just all this, you know, I didn't want to be, I had issues. Yeah. And then I was thinking like when, you know, we're telling people, because my kids was in Red Carpet Kids, World Kingdom, and they were spreading the love of God and telling people about God and all, that all these people were going to have issues. So I had to put it in my mind, you, regardless of what you're feeling on the inside, you say it as happy as you want, because nobody's really going to come against you if you're happy, so you don't have to really hurt nobody's feelings. Lenore. And I was like, shut up. Because you know, Lenore could be hurting people's feelings real quick. And then she's over it. And you still be hurt. And I'm fine. Like, ooh. You still mad about that when I said that, girl? But you should have, well, that's past. And they still holding it. So I had to do it. So when I was like, yeah, about to be a grandma, yeah, I'm going to have to do my baby's baby shower. Yeah, he's having a man's baby shower. And then I just did that. And when I did that, everybody else was just right on the board. And nobody really came at me with the negative, because I didn't come with the negative. So I look at it that way. Like, always try to find a positive way to do it. Because you got to rechange the scenario.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Change the narrative.
Thank you. That's what it is. Yes.
And I feel like that is really important in anything you do, is the way you present yourself. Because you could really be, you know, the most looked or frowned upon job, but if you carry yourself a certain way, no one should have anything to say. I mean, they might have something to say after the fact, they're not going to say it to you. Would you work
at a weed dispensary? We have it on every corner.
Well, we're in a weed dispensary. Don't know. I mean, it wouldn't be my first option, but if it was 5 hours, if it's closed, and you know, it's not something I'm invested in or interested in. So I would.
I'm just saying, if you had no other choice, your business didn't work out, everything that you've been planning hasn't worked out.
I mean, it's just a fallback. It's like a, you know, same people could probably even look at a fast food job and say, "Oh, you work at, you know."
You know what? I think it's really weird about that too, because here in Oregon, I found out we look at people crazy for working at fast food, but other states really don't. Like Nebraska, where your uncle's from, they don't look at it as a negative.
It's like a starter job, or it's like a starter or a fallback type of job. It's, you know, even people working there for a long time. Their whole life. Yeah, some people will work there for a long time. It's like, it's just a job at the end of the day. And I feel like any job you do, you still are putting in hours, you're still putting in work, and more importantly, you are financially taking care of whatever you need to, if you are.
Yeah.
You know, but anyway, like, having a job is difficult. There's so many people who are unemployed or in a situation where they can't get a job, or just flat out refuse to work.
And now with this new COVID thing, you got to get all these different jobs.
I mean, I feel like it comes with a lot of respect for someone to pick up that mantle and be able to be like, yeah, you know, I'm doing this, I'm sticking to this, whatever. And especially if they have that mentality going into it, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna really hone in and do whatever I need to. So at the end of the day, some jobs are long term, some are just to get you by. But at the end of the day, that person's trying to provide for themselves, provide for their family. No need for judgment.
I like that. So congratulations that you got a job and enjoy yourself. Tell your mother she'll be all right with it. I promise you she will be all right with it. But if you feel like it's going to do some harm, you think, do the one where you're going to be naked all over the place first. And then
escalate and then bring it back down. I like that.
Yeah, I thought that was a little good too. Yeah. But don't hold it back from her because somebody going to see you in there and tell her anyway. So you might as well go ahead and tell her. You never know. She might have to start using this dispensary, and there you are behind the and say like, "My mom, what you doing here? What you doing here?" So there you go. Okay. Anything else?
No. I feel like that's it. So
remember to love and live.
These days, if it were your last.
Smooches. Bye, Ellen.
How you feel?
Okay.
The Love and Live Show.